All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a restful, peaceful, calm weekend, or a thrilling, exciting, really joyous weekend. Either way, I hope it was a good one. Welcome to the beginning of the week, and welcome back to our morning mindfulness. So we will continue with our stretches, our gentle chair stretches, and then also follow that up with some mindfulness today and a little bit of breath work. So hope your day is off to a good start, and thanks for joining. I have a quote again this morning, and I'll go ahead and read it. It says, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Yeah, I think this kind of sums up mindfulness, to be honest. Um, I actually found this quote, as many of you know, I'm also now doing the afternoon class that focuses on strength and endurance. And so I was looking up some facts about strength and just kind of seeing what was coming up. But this one appeared, and I actually thought it applied more to our mindfulness session in the mornings because it's not necessarily the physical strength that we're finding here, right? And it's nothing actually outside of us. It is realizing that you have the power and strength from within to show up in a way that you want to, right? So there's so much that goes on in our world outside of us. There's so much that we can't control or that we can't, put it in a nice little box in the way that we want it. But what we can do is show up from a place of mindfulness, right? And maybe shift our perspective. So, taking a moment to see how we can respond instead of react. And then maybe also noticing that, oh, it's not actually that big of a deal. I'm just making it more worrisome or troublesome within my thoughts, within my mind, right? And it's not easy. It's a practice by all means, which is why we show up to it daily. And some days we really get it, and other days we struggle, and we need a little more practice, and that's okay. It really is a lifelong practice, but I think it's a great opportunity to continue to find that strength within yourself. And just know that the one thing that you can control is yourself. And our mind is meant to think, and so sometimes it races, and we do feel like, oh, we can't actually control our thoughts, but we can control whether or not we hang on to them, and then in turn whether they hang on to us, right? So yeah, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. For me, it gives me a little bit of a brighter perspective on the day. Like, hey, I got this, right? It depends on the attitude that I show up with, and then it's in my control, right? There's plenty of things outside of my control, and I'm not even going to pretend to try to control them. So what I can do though is manage and control how I show up to it, how I respond to it, and whether or not those outside and external events are going to affect me. So we'll continue to practice that with our stretches, with our mindfulness, our breath work. And yeah, we'll get this week started. So happy Monday, you guys. Thanks for joining along. Let's go ahead and get to our starting position and we'll get this going. Thanks. All right. So as always, come to your starting position. We will have our feet flat on the floor, put a slight bend in the knees, hips are heavy, feel your spine long, sit up nice and tall, and we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes here as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in, open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Good. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we will get going with our stretches. I'm going to take a little sip here before we begin. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our legs, our lower extremities here. Go ahead and try to bring them out as far as you can, as straight as possible. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet. Good, so just start to get the blood flowing, get the energy moving. And as always, keep in mind that if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, that's okay. I invite you to close the eyes and then see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good, and right there, that's kind of the first maybe lesson or example of not trying to control things outside of your control, but can you control how you respond to that, right? What's your perspective on it? Can you shift it a little bit? Nice job, you guys. Couple more just like that. Get everything stirred up this Monday morning. Keep that breath flowing. Awesome job. All right, we're going to keep our legs straight out in front, but go ahead and rest the heels on the floor and then flex your feet so that your toes come back in towards your body, right? And then keep your spine nice and long. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently reach down in the direction of your toes. And now maybe you're just going in that direction. Maybe you end up at the shins or your knees, right around your thighs. That's okay. Wherever you're at, honor your body in this moment. And then just try to soften. Soften as you begin to notice the back of your legs here. Just giving yourself the time and space to see what you feel. What do you notice in your calves or your hamstrings? What sensations are there? What sensations aren't there? No right or wrong to this. Just giving yourself the opportunity to be aware. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly come on back towards seated. Awesome job. Bring your feet back to flat. Knees bent, starting position. We'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work. All right, let's go ahead and stretch the inside of our thighs here. So that's our hip adductor muscles. And we're going to do that by drawing our knees in opposite directions. So just start to pull the knees away from one another. Now you can use the muscles of the hips and the thighs, right, just to pull those legs apart here, or you can use your hands, maybe a forearm, just to offer a little extra pressure here. And again, not forcing, we're not causing any pain, just moving into it slowly, and then sink into the stretch. Keep that breath moving, softly inhaling, softly exhaling, and notice if you're holding any extra tension. Maybe your shoulders are hiked up, release those. Maybe the jaw's clenching, let that go. And then just try to release. Release anything else that might be holding you back or keeping its grip on you. Nice work, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Good. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Come on back. Bring those legs in towards center. We'll return to our starting position. And let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the back of our hips here. So working into our piriformis, our hip rotators, a little bit into the glute muscles. So from your starting position, feet are flat, knees are bent, hips are heavy. Feel your spine get long, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And we'll start with that right leg. So drawing it gently up into the chest, into your torso. Good. And you could stay here as you start to feel into sensation on the back side of your right hip, or you have the option of crossing that leg over. So cross it over and still gently squeeze it into your belly here. And once again, notice, right? What do you feel? Is there a change in sensation? Is it exactly the same? Either way, just let yourself have a moment here, breathing into the body, breathing into sensation. Smoothing out the breath. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, slowly release that leg down, let it go. Great work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, starting position, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And bring that left leg up into your belly, into the torso here. Good. Breathing smooth and steady as you begin to feel into sensation on the back side of the left hip this time. And of course, you can stay here or have the option of crossing that leg over. This is just going to change the direction of the pull of the muscle. So notice, does it feel okay in your body? Do you want to go back to the initial position? Simply just be aware and honor wherever your body is today. Nice. Keep that breath moving as you gently hug the leg in towards your body. Smooth and steady with the breath. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And then slowly release. Let that leg go. Awesome work. Let's go ahead and take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work, you guys. All right, we're all done with the legs here. So go ahead, come back to your starting position. We're going to start to move into the spine, stretch out the trunk here. So feet are flat, hips are heavy. Feel the lower half of your body grounding towards the floor. From hips to head, sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the right. Good. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Just feeling where it's best in your body. You can take the hand grip of your choice as well. Maybe it's on a thigh or the side of the chair. Wherever you feel stable and can create a little bit of leverage. Good. As you breathe in, sit up nice and tall, create space through the length of the spine. And as you breathe out, gently twist in to that space, moving a little deeper, feeling what's good in your body right now in this moment. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Come on back towards center. Great work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, gently twist over to the left. Awesome work. Once again, hands can go wherever they feel comfortable for you. Maybe a leg or the side of the chair or the back of the chair. Continuing the stretch through the whole length of the torso, maybe bringing the gaze over the left shoulder this time. Keeping those hips rooted as you sit up nice and tall on the inhale, create length and space. And as you exhale, gently twisting a little deeper, allowing the muscles to soften as you ease into the stretch. Nice work, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly return. Come on back towards center. Great work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, keeping your legs exactly where they're at, we're going to start to stretch into the low back, your lumbar spine. So start to round forward as you bring your hands down towards your feet. Now, a couple options if coming all the way forward feels a little unstable or there's some compression in the chest, you can just round forward and place your forearms right on your knees here. And then you can release the weight of the head over. You should still be getting a good rounding through the back body, opening up the lumbar and the thoracic, even maybe the cervical spine. Good, and then just keep breathing. If your hands are down by your feet and you want to release the weight of your head all the way down, go ahead and do that. Just make sure you're able to keep that breath smooth and steady. No restriction, no pain, no forcing. Nice job, you guys. Continue breathing here, softly in and softly out. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly work your way back up to seated. Good. Give yourself a minute here just to resettle. Let the blood pressure stabilize. Bring the spine back in line. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice work, you guys. All right, now we're going to go ahead and open up the front of our body here. So a couple options, of course. You can start by just squeezing the shoulder blades together, maybe drawing your elbow points towards one another, really just allowing your chest to broaden here. Depending on the height of your chair, you have a couple more options. If you have a lower chair, you can take the spine up and over, just releasing everything towards the back of the chair. My chair is a little higher, so I'm just going to push my shoulders right into the top here and then allow a nice rounding through the back so the front of my body pulls forward, muscles broadening, tissues softening here. Good, and then maybe you can take your arms to either side, further opening up across the chest. And then as always, coming back to the breath. Good, smooth and steady. With every inhale, feel the muscles of the abdomen and the pecs, and even all the tissues around the throat. Broaden and expand. And as you exhale, watch all the tissues soften and release. Make sure you're not restricting any blood flow or airflow, keeping your neck somewhat neutral here. Chin is just softly lifting up. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Good. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly, come on back towards seated. Great work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome. You guys are doing great. Let's go ahead and move into our upper extremities. So working through the shoulders and the arms. Now we're going to start with flexion here at the shoulder. So that's just drawing this arm bone up and away from the side of the body. Now, it really doesn't matter where you're at in the range. So whether you're all the way up overhead, maybe at shoulder height, or maybe you're a little bit closer to the floor, that's okay. Just feel into your body. As long as you're feeling a stretch and it feels okay with you, then that's perfect. Now, a couple options with the hand grip. You can always take fingers in between one another, which if you're able to, I strongly recommend that. That way you can open up the palm, get a little bit more range of mobility all through the fingers and the hand. Of course, a couple other options. You can take a cupped grip, so clasping your hands over one another like that. You can always utilize the strength of one arm to support the other and lift it overhead. And then, of course, you always have the option of just raising one arm as well. So wherever you're at is perfect. Just honor your body and continue to breathe. So again, come to your starting position. Lower half of the body is heavy, rooted towards the floor. Take the hand grip of your choice. And as you breathe in, slowly, slowly begin to lift those arms up, maybe overhead in the direction of the ceiling. Good. And then continue to breathe. No pain, no forcing. If your arms are all the way up overhead, make sure you're not hiking the shoulders. Try to release your shoulders down and just feel a good stretch here. Good. Continue breathing, slow and steady. If there is any pain or if you feel any restriction, just back off a little bit, coming to the level that suits you best. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath moving, slow and steady. If it feels okay in your body, on the next breath in, maybe reach a little higher. Noticing if you can stretch a little further. Keep the breath moving. And then as you're ready, slowly, softly begin to release the arms back down. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, let go of that hand grip, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work. All right, let's go ahead and move into our scapular glides. So that's motion at the shoulder blades. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see the motion that we're working on. Now, if you do have a table or a flat surface that you can place your hands on, I recommend it. It's just going to offer a little bit more support here. If you're like me and you don't, we can continue to pretend. So the motion that we're doing here is just moving our shoulder blades away from one another and then slightly drawing them up, right? So if your hands are on the table or if you need to support your hands with the same grip we were just in, you can clasp your hands and then you're going to draw your arms up and away from the body here. And what that's doing is pulling the shoulder blades away from one another and then a little bit up the rib cage as well. Good. So again, if you need to feel the difference, pull your shoulder blades in towards one another, squeezing them to the middle of your back, and then see if you can pull them away from one another, right? Good. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. You guys are doing great. Take another soft breath in. And then exhale, slowly let go, release those arms down. Awesome job, you guys. All right, I'll come back and face you, and then we will get into stretching the back of our arms here. So coming from the starting position, feet are flat, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, and then we'll start with the right arm, reaching it up and across the body here. So this is option number one, just reaching that hand away from you in the opposite direction. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this shoulder. Give it a gentle tug, just notice what you feel on the back side of the right arm. And then option number three, if available, use your free hand here and just gently squeeze that arm in towards your body. Good. Once again, no pain, no forcing. Just feeling a nice, easy stretch. Good. Nice job, you guys. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Noticing maybe if you're holding any tension in the jaw or your shoulders. Maybe your fists are really tight. Just try to soften. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly release, let it go. Great work, you guys. All right, we're going to switch sides. So once more, sit up nice and tall. And now bring the left arm up and across, reaching away from your body here. This is option number one. You can stay here, or a couple other options. Resting your hand on your opposite shoulder. Just getting a nice gentle stretch on this side as you gently pull. And then of course, option number three, if available, using your free hand Guide that arm across the body here. Just a nice, easy hug in towards the body. And keep in mind, all of this might look different from side to side, right? What you do on one side might not be what it looks like on the other side, and that's okay. Just doing what you can, honoring your body, and continuing to breathe. Nice job, you guys. Slow and steady with the breath, easing any tension, easing any holding. Good. Take a nice breath in. And then exhale, slowly release, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Great work, you guys. All right, my favorite part, shoulder rolls. So draw those ears up. Nope, draw those shoulders up to the ears and then back down again. I might not be able to describe it, but I can do it, right? Good. Just do whatever feels best here, letting go of any tension in the neck or the shoulders. Maybe going forwards as well as backwards. Nice job, you guys. Letting go of any extra holding or tension. Good work. All right, when you're done, go ahead, come back to that starting position. Bring your feet flat, knees bent, hips heavy, grounding into the chair beneath you. Feel your spine get a little longer, sit up a little taller, relax the shoulders down. We'll take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear over to the right shoulder. Nice job, you guys. And if it feels okay, go ahead and close the eyes here. Allow yourself to soften, letting go of any holding, letting go of any distractions, and simply just breathing. Breathing into the left side of your neck as the weight of the head pours over towards the floor. Allowing the muscles and all the tissues to soften and slowly release. Nice job, you guys. Continue to breathe softly in and softly out. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly come on back through center. Nice work. Bring your spine back in line here. We'll sit up tall once more. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, this time the left ear over to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, giving yourself permission to let go. Maybe closing the eyes. Allowing the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor as you breathe into the right side of the neck this time. Watching and feeling as the muscles begin to soften and stretch open. Good. Just allowing yourself to release a little more with every breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly release the chin down towards the chest. And just begin to make small circles with the head and the neck. Continuing to breathe as you feel the stretch travel through all corners of the cervical spine. Good. Switching directions as you're ready. Once again, feeling and watching as the stretch wraps around the head and the neck and the shoulders. moving as slowly as you need to. Just feeling, honoring what feels best in your body. Good. And then as you're ready, go ahead, bring that head back in line with the spine. Shoulders relaxed, your arms are heavy. Come to the starting position once more. Feet flat, knees bent, hips rooting into the chair beneath you. And then sit up a little taller. We'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths here. I invite you to close your eyes as we breathe in through the nose. Pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, softly blink those eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for joining for that portion. If you hold tight, I'm going to get mindfulness set up. So give me a minute and I'll be with you. Thanks. All right, you guys, how's everyone doing out there? Okay, let's go ahead and get everything set up here. All right, so I'm hoping you guys can see me. Still the woes of technology. For some reason, it says that the video is not, like it's not playing back, so I can't see what I'm recording, but shows that I'm recording. So hopefully you guys are just fine and doing okay out there. Also, my comments aren't coming through. So for those of you that are out there and commenting, thank you. Hello, welcome. But they're not posting until afterwards, so I can't see anything. We'll get it figured out at some point. But anyways, moving on. So we are going to continue with our mindfulness practice. We are going to start something new for this week. Last week, we were tuning into the breath, simply trying to give ourselves the time and the space to focus on the breath and see how that feels. This week, it's going to look a little different. We're going to go through a body scan. So if you've never done it, or if you've done it a million times, you know, I always say no expectations. Try to show up with kind of an open heart, an open mind, and just don't worry about what it looks like or feels like, right? And I did want to just make a quick note for those of you that hadn't joined when we were previously doing these videos prior to July. I just want to give you a note about mindfulness and what it is and maybe why we're doing it. So I'll give you a simple definition of it here. It says mindfulness is the capacity to pay relaxed, open-hearted, non-judgmental attention to what is happening right now in the present moment. Right? And so our minds are wildly wonderful, right? Thinking is so necessary and so useful. We need to think for all sorts of things, but we can also get caught up in thinking, right? We can think about the past or what happened or why did this happen or, oh, I should have done that. Or we can take it to the future, even if it's a positive, like, oh, I can't wait till this, or, oh, I'm so excited for this to happen. And we're pulled away from right here and right now. And sometimes that'll take over, right? We're not actually paying attention to how we're showing up to this moment, how our body's reacting, how our spirit and our soul are reacting. And so maybe we're not actually paying attention to what's best for us because we're so caught up in stories, either in the past or the future, and we're not being mindful of what's happening right here. So mindfulness is really just the practice to try and help strengthen our capacity to pay attention without trying to change anything, simply noticing, right? So if you show up and you're thinking about something or something happens to you and then you just pause. What's your reaction? What's your physical reaction? How does your body feel? And then how does that affect your mind? So we're just trying to give ourselves the opportunity and the freedom to notice. Notice without changing, notice without worrying, notice without trying to plan what comes next. Simply just feel what's happening right now and acknowledge it, right? So, again, mindfulness is the capacity to pay relaxed, open hearted, non judgmental attention to what's happening right now in the present moment. So, we're going to do another practice with that today. And like I said, that's the body scan. So, I will guide you through this whole process. And simply put, it is trying to focus your attention on each part of the body with open curiosity. No need to judge, no need to change anything. We will simply scan the body from a comfortable position and allow ourselves to bring attention to that area without needing to change it. So, the only thing that I ask you to do is find a comfortable position. Maybe that's seated. If you want, you can do it lying down if that's safe and comfortable. And I will lead you from bottom to top as we guide our attention through the body here. So go ahead, take a couple deep breaths, find yourself coming into a comfortable position. If you need to take a couple really big, deep sighs to let everything go, feel free to do that. A nice cleansing breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Couple more, just like that. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, so you'll hear one bell. That's going to indicate our time has begun. And then I will lead you through the practice and then back out of the practice. So simply give yourself permission to show up and breathe. Allow yourself to take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes here, or at least soften the gaze. Bringing your attention and your focus inside. Trying to let go of any external distractions or wandering thoughts. And allow yourself to focus on this moment, right here, right now. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing you as you are from head to toe. And take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Allowing yourself to sink into this moment. As you're ready, when you're ready, bring all of your focus down into your feet. Allow yourself to feel, to see just your feet as they are right now. Sensing them from the inside to the outside. Maybe noticing the touch of the floor beneath you or the pressure of your socks and shoes. If you're barefoot, maybe you feel temperature. Maybe you notice the difference from left to right. No right or wrong. No need to change anything. Just notice. What do you feel? Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, draw the awareness up out of your feet, crossing over the ankles, and coming into the calves and the shins. All the space between your knee and your ankle, front to back, inside to outside. Can you feel your muscles, your tissues, your bones deep inside? Maybe you feel the touch or the pressure of your pant leg. What do you sense? What do you feel? Acknowledge without judgment. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Moving up out of your calves, out of your shins, crossing the knee and coming into the thighs. Find the front of your thighs and the quads, the back of the thighs and the hamstrings. Feel just behind the knees, the sides, the insides, wrapping all your awareness around the circumference of your upper leg. And again, just notice. What do you feel? What sensations are there? Maybe you feel the weight of your hands as they rest on your thighs, or the pressure of the chair as it pushes up beneath you. Maybe there's more internal sensations. Buzzing, tingling, numbness. It's all okay. Simply notice. Simply be aware. And take a soft breath in. And a soft breath out. As you're ready, allow your awareness to move up out of your thighs into your hips and your glutes, wrapping all the way around your pelvic bowl, feeling to the base of the pelvic floor, up to your hip points, inside and out. Your hip muscles and your glute muscles, all the way up to your belly button. What do you feel? What do you sense? there a difference from left to right? Can you feel the weight of the torso as it sinks heavy onto your hips? Perhaps you feel pressure from your pants as they sit snug on your skin. Maybe you can feel deep into the hip sockets, noticing your tissues from inside out. No need to judge, no need to label. Just notice. Notice as you take a soft breath in and then a soft breath out. As you're ready, move your attention up, out of your hips, out of the lower half of your body, and into your torso. Feeling the lower half of your trunk, noticing your belly and your low back. Feeling your lumbar spine as it sits deep in the tissues. Maybe you can sense the rumblings of your digestive system. Feeling all your internal organs here. Allow your awareness to wrap around the lower half of your trunk. And just feeling. What do you notice in the belly and the low back? The sides of your torso. Soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Continuing to move up the torso, coming into your chest and your rib cage. Feeling your heart beat from within as your rib cage expands in all directions with every breath in. And then watching as it settles with every breath out. Feeling into your pecs and your sternum, your collarbone, wrapping around into the shoulder blades and the thoracic spine, all the way up to the base of the neck. Can you notice each and every rib and the space in between? What do you feel? And what do you sense? No need to alter, no need to change. Simply noticing in this moment, what do you feel? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. As you're ready, move your awareness up out of your torso, into your shoulders and down your arms, feeling all the way to the elbows, feeling the biceps, feeling the weight of the arm as they hang from the shoulder girdle. What do you sense? Can you feel the touch of your shirt as it sits on your skin? Is there a difference from left to right? Can you notice the distinction between your biceps and your triceps and all the muscles of your shoulders down to your elbow? Take a soft breath breath in, and then a soft breath out. Moving the awareness down your arms, coming into your forearms, feeling the space between your wrists and your elbows, front to back. Noticing the muscles that wrap around your forearm bones. Can you feel your ulna and your radius from within, reaching out to the muscles, noticing the touch of the skin. No right or wrong here, just sensing, acknowledging what you feel right here, right now. Take a soft breath in, then a soft breath out. Bringing your awareness out of your forearms, into your hands, into your fingers, coming all the way down to the tips of each 10 of your fingers. Sensing your palm, sensing the top of your hand. If your hands are resting on your lap, can you sense the touch of your legs as they push up? Maybe you feel the temperature of the air as it nestles on your skin. And what do you notice? And what do you feel? Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. As you're ready, draw your awareness up out of your fingers, out of your hands, up through the arms, and back into midline. Going to the top of your shoulders, feeling into your neck. In the space between the base of your head and the top of your back. Wrapping your awareness around the front of the throat, from side to side, all the way down the back of your cervical spine. Can you feel the sensations from within? The touch of breath, the feel of saliva. What do you notice from inside out? Maybe the touch of your collar or the tickle of your hair as it sits right on your neck. Simply notice. Simply observe. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Moving up out of the neck, bringing your awareness into your skull, wrapping all the way around the shape of your head, from the back of your skull, wrapping around your ears, the facial muscles, your mouth, your cheeks, your nose, your eye sockets. Feel your forehead, noticing the feel of your hair. Just washing awareness all the way around your skull from inside out. Feeling the weight of your brain as it sits within your head. And the weight of your skull as it sits on top of your neck. Simply notice, simply feel. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Take another soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. If you wish, draw your awareness from the top of your head all the way back down to the tips of your toes, wrapping around the head, the skull, your neck, shoulders, down your arms, to your hands and out your fingers, feeling into your chest and your belly, to the hips, down both legs, crossing over the knees, shins, passing over the ankles, into your feet and out your toes. Notice your body, any parts, all connected. Sensing yourself as you are in this moment from head to toe. Just being right here, right now. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, allow your breath to return to normal. And when you're ready, if you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Back into the space that you're in. And now with eyes open, with visual distractions in front of you, notice once more. What do you feel? What can you sense within your physical body? From your head down to your toes, what do you notice? No need to change or label or fix. Just observe. Allow yourself to just be. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Of course, if you wish to continue this practice, by all means, please do so. Continue the breath and continue observing your body. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys so much for showing up today, participating in the stretches and some mindfulness, allowing yourself the opportunity to find your own strength from within. Remembering that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Thank you guys again so much. Showing up for yourselves, showing up to connect. As a reminder, I'll be back this afternoon at 1:30. If you wanna kick it up a notch, we'll have a little music. We'll be focusing on physical strength and endurance, but of course always mental strength, our power from within. If you don't make it this afternoon, we'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 10. So either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks again for joining. Have a